Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to introduce this year's SACNAS Distinguished Scientist, Dr. Jose Aron Lopez. Jose was born and raised in northern New Mexico in the small town of Peñasco. He received a BS in chemistry, graduating summa cum laude from the New Mexico Institute of Mining and Technology, and went on to earn an MD, also summa cum laude, from the University of New Mexico. He then took a residency at the University of Washington, where he began his formal career as a research scientist. After his fellowship at the UW, Jose was hired as a staff scientist at the Gladstone Institute of Cardiovascular Disease in San Francisco. He then became assistant professor at the Baylor College of Medicine in Houston, where he quickly rose through the ranks to full professor of medicine and molecular and human genetics. Jose is currently chief scientific officer of the Puget Sound Blood Center, where he is also professor of medicine and biochemistry and mechanical engineering at the University of Washington. His research interests are in the molecular basis of blood adhesion and in a number of diseases in which bleeding and clotting cause devastating problems. He has authored approximately 150 peer-reviewed papers and 20 book chapters. He also serves as associate editor of the journal Blood. I am Jose's brother and have borne witness to his impact as a mentor and role model. In my extended family alone, Jose was the first of 5 people who have earned doctorate degrees in science-related fields. Jose has made many contributions to diversity in science education. The Northwest Association for Biomedical Research recently recognized him with the Alvin J. Thompson Award in Medicine for his work in minority education. It has been an honor to be close to someone who has had such a deep fascination and insight into the natural world. I'm grateful to have been a primary beneficiary of Jose's commitment to Chicano community and his dedication to the core Chicano principles of interconexión, ayuda mutua, and querencia. Dr. Jose Aron Lopez now adds the SACNAS Distinguished Scientist Award to his substantial list of accolades. Please join me in congratulating him.
Thank you very much. It's a great honor for me to receive this award, especially to be introduced by my brother. But as with all individual awards, the award is individual, but the accomplishment is not. One receives help from the very beginning to be able to accomplish anything. In my case, it started very early with my parents, Esteban and Donaciana, who encouraged the curiosity of their children and also valued our education. I was also encouraged and challenged by my siblings, Maria, Leonora, Esteban, and Gabriel. And along the way, there were also many teachers and mentors who not only thought that perhaps I could do something, but also encouraged me and provided opportunities. Especially, I'd like to mention one person, and that was Professor Earl Davey at the University of Washington Department of Biochemistry, who helped me out when I was struggling, didn't have a lab to go to, and really encouraged my scientific career. Then, in terms of being able to accomplish our scientific objectives, one does not work alone. So ever since I've had my own lab, I've worked with many, many, many scientists that worked in my lab and also other collaborators. And I have been fortunate to have trainees from every continent except Antarctica. And if you know anyone from Antarctica that's not a penguin, please send them my way. In fact, I have people from every continent that are now parts of medical school faculties, which I'm very proud of. And the collaborators also go to collaborators for other things, such as minority advancement. And I'm very honored today to have Dr. Cage Johnson and his wife, Dr. Willie Powell, with whom I've worked in the American Society of Hematology Minority Recruitment Initiative. Finally, I want to express my gratitude to my family, my wife Funda and my daughters Leana and Yasemin. They've put up with me through all this time, through the long hours and crazy travel schedules. Although, again, they did get some benefit in that they like to go to the exotic places when I have to give a talk in a foreign country. Thank you again for this award.